Hello, I'm Vivek Atre, author of It's Still a Wonderful Life, and you're watching me on Balle Bolly Author Space.
Hello everyone, I have Vivek Atre with me, the famous author, motivational speaker, at the release of his new book, It's Still a Wonderful Life. Hi Vivek, welcome to the show.
Hi, Jadi. How are you?
Good to see you. No masks, corona almost over in the country, you're getting back to normal. Great time to publish a book. Last book was when the lockdown was just about happening. I hope this is good omens for us and the lockdown ends. So
Yeah.
tell me, the title, It's Still a Wonderful Life. What brought you to the title?
Actually, I loved a movie called It's a Wonderful Life, and in that movie, the guy wants to commit suicide. The guardian angel comes from somewhere and shows him that if you die, look what will happen to the rest of the people without you. Each person's life is so important. He manages to motivate him and he comes back to the world in a way. So I really like that film, and in fact, it's a Christmas film, it's a good feel film. But over the years, I like this title, and I thought that people are getting cynical nowadays, and then the pandemic. So I said, it's still a wonderful life, yaar. Whatever is happening is okay, but let's carry on in that spirit. So that's why the title.
Yes, life is beautiful, as they say.
That's
Maybe
right.
then your next book could be Life is Beautiful. Again, a brilliant movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so what all are the topics that you're touching upon in this book?
So society basically, you and me, us, so changes, how people are getting a little too tech involved, how people are moving too fast in their lives. Social media has taken precedence over so many things. And then, we don't have mind space, relationships. So I've touched upon human values, human interactions, human behavior, conduct, how people should slow down a little bit. These are my main things. And it's based on my column in the Hindustan Times, Random Forays, which is basically topical, and I do bring in what is happening in the world at that moment. But it's also about trends. So even things like, waiting for the blue ticks. So, somebody awake at night, 3 a.m., this guy hasn't seen my message yet. I mean, we are too desperate at times. So things like that.
Right. So I see that there are 14 themes in this book. Which is your favorite?
Humor is my favorite. So my wife Nina always tells me, write more humor. You stopped writing humor. My first two novels were humorous.
Right.
Move On Bunny and Dubeji Bounces Back. Right. Then I came to a motivational book, Finding Success Within. And this is also a motivational book in a way. But there is humor in this. So there is a chapter where I've got government as the greatest entertainer. Then I've got the hugs of Hindustan.
Oh, that's
so there's lots of humor.
Did Amitabh Bachchan inspire you or Katrina Kaif to write that title?
I have another one on Amitabh Bachchan.
Right.
So I guess this must be Katrina Kaif. But
Okay. So Suraya is around for you. Okay. So sport, you touch a lot on sports and you're very involved with sports. Tell me what are the themes covered with sports in this book?
So, you and I are co-founders of Playwright Foundation, and sports is our first love. And also Hardeep Chandpuri, our publisher, I mean, he's also so much involved with this. So I think sport comes from the heart. Don't have to make any effort while writing on sports. I've touched upon tennis, cricket, and my favorite one is, the one where falling in love with cricket again. Right. Because there was a phase when I was also, disturbed by the match fixing news and stuff, which was too much 2020. Then I saw that Test cricket has come back to life.
Right.
So I fell in love with the game again.
Right. And I see a lot of former cricketers, Kapil Dev, Yuvraj, and Dilip Doshi, etc. have written forewords to your book, which is brilliant. But tell me, what was the theme that required most effort here?
Yeah, I think the theme that required most effort, one is government. When I write about government, I have to walk on, the tightrope, right. Which when you are in government is even tighter. Right. But even now, I don't pull all those punches that I want to. The second difficult theme is relationships.
Right.
Men, women, men, women, whatever it is nowadays. But relationships.
And what was the most inspiring for you?
Inspiring are legends. Like I wrote about Stephen Hawking.
Right.
Amitabh Bachchan also inspires me. Lata Mangeshkar is a work in progress. I'm writing on her. And people who bring out those goose pimples. Yeah.
ये तो हो गई. What's next?
So next I'm writing a novel again. It's not a novel idea, but I'm going back to a novel. So I thought instead of writing my IAS story, in first person, I went there, I did this and that, whatever. I'll write a fictional account with incidents from my own career coming in.
Right.
But human, human interactions, and a fictional character who's an IAS officer
Right.
going through the ropes, but bringing in humor.
Right.
So not making it too serious.
Right. And when do we expect that launch?
Let's hope in a year and a half from now.
A year and a half. So I'm sure that there'll be a bigger launch for that. Today we are restricted by COVID issues.
Yeah.
But yes, and lovely to see the elderly education, things like that in your themes. Spiritual livings, you've been doing a lot of talk about spirituality. So how does that inspire you?
Yeah, so I've noticed in myself that journey, that evolution. I never used to talk about spirituality, let's say 15 years from today. Then my wife got into it and I got into it gradually. So today it's an integral part. So it's like in the morning, if you haven't meditated, it's like you haven't brushed your teeth. So it's just automatic. And at night as well. So in the daytime, we struggle because there's so much happening, ups and downs, lows and highs, people. You forget God for, let's say, 5 hours. Oh, acha, I forgot God. When you're in love with someone, you don't forget that person for 1 minute.
Right.
Well, we need to be like that in my learning, whatever I've learned. So I follow the autobiography of a yogi. I follow Yoga Satsang, Kriya Yoga techniques of meditation. I think it balances your life. I write about it in subtle ways. I don't want to seem as if I'm pontificating or I've become some kind of, monastic. Well, I am a practical guy trying to bring in those subtle pieces of advice for everybody.
Right. So here is looking forward. Who's going to win the T20 World Cup?
India?
India. Lovely. I was listening to the podcast called Stumped on the radio while coming to see you. And so the three most amazing things were West Indies, England and India could be in the final.
Could be. India's got a team which is, I think, overflowing with talent.
Right.
Just need to put it together. With Dhoni as a mentor, Kohli has a good chance of winning the cup.
Probably. Yes. Given Kohli's bad luck with catching cups. Sorry to have digressed into cricket over there. So the book, all the best for it. I'm sure it will be as successful as all your other ventures and publications. Some last words and thoughts.
Yeah, I feel that everybody should write more. I really urge my friends, I urge you. We just talked about your book. Hardeep might come out with his book. So let's hope that everybody who can write a little bit comes out with at least one. And I think it's a great process of, firstly, it's like therapy. It's creative. Then your mind also stays away from negativity. So I urge people to write more.
It's liberating, so to say.
Absolutely.
Right. Thank you, Vivek. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All the best.
Great having you here. And once more, is a glimpse of our book. Thank you. See you.